Sagittarius. Welcome to your mid-month for December. I'm going to pull some baseline cards and then we'll clarify each of them and give you a little bit more of a whole story. I don't do my readings ever through rose-colored glasses. What comes out is what comes out. Those are the messages you need to hear, so I don't alter it to fit any kind of narrative, or if there's mixed energies or different things, it's because it's a collective read, which means that not all the messages may be yours. That's why you have to take what resonates in a general reading and leave the rest for whoever that message was meant for. Okay, so all right, we got some interesting stuff here. I'm going to start with this because I feel like that may be the energy of past, because the other cards don't match. This is a feeling of defeat. Ten of Swords is when you feel like every single possible knife that could have come at you came at you, and they were all put into your back. Feeling like you were left out of information, or people were being sneaky, lying around you, and then when you found these things out, you felt very betrayed, very hurt. People are seeing you in a really good light, though. So maybe whatever it is that you are dealing with, you are not letting come to the surface, because the face that you're showing to the world is this. The Nine of Pentacles has amassed a lot of wealth at this point, and she is in her element, in her power. She's sitting in her garden, hanging out with her birds and her flowers, and she is admired and respected, and people are looking at her and saying, wow, how'd she do that? And right, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, which is an ultimate happiness. It's working so hard that you are trying to work to actually build like a family legacy, and this is really being able to reap a lot of the benefits of so much hard work that you've put in. So maybe that's the feeling of defeat, like you've just been working so hard and not even that anybody has stabbed you in the back for some of you, but just that you've been working, and now you feel like this is the ending of that cycle, the completion of it, of feeling that like I said, that excessive pressure where you've put so much work in, but it is definitely worth it. Other people around you are seeing it. And the sun is the happiest card in the deck, which means now it's time to celebrate and to enjoy all of that work that you've put in. This is a major arcana card. So the universe has now, the major arcana cards are more about fate and destiny, less about free will. So this tells me the universe has stepped in and said that you are worthy and deserving of all this work that you've put in. Let's talk about this Nine of Swords. Why is this here? Because like I said, it feels like a mismatched energy. But again, collective read, so it could be the energy that some of you are in. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see? This is the Seven of Swords. This is somebody was lying, cheating, stealing, or something that hurt you terribly. And you've realized that it was time to leave some things behind and run off with just what was good, because the lies and the hurt, like I said before, I felt like some of you were not given all of the information in a situation, and you were being lied to, and it, lies by omission are still lies. And you, Temperance is here because you didn't know where else to turn. I feel like you were talking to your angels and your guides, and how do I move forward with this? How do I temper the situation? The Temperance card is another major arcana card, but it's all about alchemy and knowing how to alchemize a situation, and knowing where to give more, where to pull back, how to have those cups pouring into each other equally, and being able to have equal give and take. I feel like whatever was happening here that was not equal give and take, you were working harder in a situation and not knowing that things were being done behind your back in a really sneaky way. And when it came to light, there was that feeling of defeat, Okay, here we have the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. Ace of Cups is, see those two cups that are going back and forth? This is the one on its own, which is a new offer, something new and exciting and emotionally stable. Like there's so many of the emotions that they're actually overflowing, and someone wants to communicate something with you. I feel like this person may have tried to apologize. Could have been someone you were in a very, very close higher level of a relationship with. This is a very committed relationship. Generally, it's the card of marriage, but it doesn't have to be. It could be somebody you were living with, something like that. Someone who you really, really had a lot of respect for and trusted. And I think, like I said, that they attempted an apology, but I don't think it was enough. I think you realized that it was not equal give and take here. Let's see. We're going to use this to clarify. Clarify for me this 9 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify that together because they belong together here. 7 of Cups. See, you realized that you had other choices. You did not have to stay stuck in this kind of a situation. This is also a card of very vivid dreams and signs and, you know, the synchronicities, things like that coming to you through your dreams, being able to remember your dreams, see things more clearly. Than just face value, being able to look a little bit deeper into a situation. Judgment. Judgment only shows up when a decision has to be made. Judgment is, see, again, remember what you're talking to the angels and the guides but what you're not realizing is that you are the yes, it comes down from the universe, the judgment, and the universe is who dishes out karma, because it's never our dharma to issue anyone else their karma. The more you attempt to ever do that and go for revenge or anything in a situation, the more you just bring on your own karma. You don't ever fix someone else's karma by trying to dish it to them. It doesn't work that way. Judgment, you are trusting in the higher powers to help you and guide you here and being able to lead you to this ultimate wish fulfillment. You are learning to trust in yourself too, because a lot of times that those higher powers is listening to your own gut and knowing your own potential here. It's you being able to see it. Judgment, though, means that, like I said, a decision had to be made, and the decision you made was to go forward and make sure that you are moving forward with an actual emperor and not with someone who is lying, cheating, stealing, being deceptive behind your back, having third-party situations and stuff like that. I feel very heavily some of you could have possibly been, like I said, cheated on, and it was just the last straw. The Emperor is the embodiment of all 4 of the kings in the deck, which means he can sit in his throne of power because he's admired and respected, and he's amassed all of this around him, and everyone respects him for it. They know that he did it through hard work, and you know, sometimes an emperor could also be a little bit strict and stern and a little bit set in their ways, so it could be a little bit of a, you know, somebody who face value doesn't appear to be emotional or any of that stuff, but they are solid and stable and grounded and a good energy that's going to help you to amass this legacy, this wealth, this higher level of what it is that you're seeking right now. Tell me about the sun. Why is the sun here? I just saw 8:15 on the clock, if that means anything to any of you. The sun. I feel like nothing came out first round. Sometimes when cards take a while to show up, it's that energy of you didn't feel like this was even possible, or if it was ever coming, and were you going to be able to feel happy again after this feeling stabbed in the back. But all of this tells me that you've been putting the effort in through work, through to gain your stability, through trusting in the higher powers, trusting in yourself, to know that you are above that and better than that, and you don't have to settle for anything like that. Yep, because you want balance and reciprocity, and that's okay. And the only way to get there is to speak your truth. Knight of Swords comes in with messages, and he holds the sword of truth. Truth had to be revealed. You had to find out what happened here. These secrets and the lies and everything that were happening behind your back while you were busy working and focusing and trying to amass greater things, and this person was not on that same page as you. It was time for you to just say, it's okay, I don't need that anymore in my life. And you take that sword and just cut it all away. You rush in like a banshee and just say, buzz off, I'm done. I can't handle it anymore. I want stability, equilibrium, reciprocity, and I don't want this. I'm finished with the 10 of Swords. You got it again. It is okay for you to say, I am deserving of more. I want more. It's the only way that you're going to balance yourself and your everything in you again. I feel like some of you right now are worried about kids in this situation, because this is also a very childlike energy. I mean, you see the child there. It's, but that child is happy. I don't think you have to be worried about them here. I feel like that's a message very specific for some of you, is stop being worried that you won't have enough, you won't be able to balance the situation, and all this work and everything is not going unnoticed, especially not by the universe. And judgment comes and everybody gets what they deserve, including you. And that means that all of this work you've put in, you're going to be okay. What else is here? Yeah, this balance took a long time to come. Balance within yourself, balance for you. And like I said, if there's children involved somewhere, this is that feeling. You were just feeling very left out in the cold, very almost depressed, very that feeling of, this is the opposite of that sun energy. It's like that feeling of, am I ever going to break free from this mental anguish? Am I ever going to not feel like I was left out in the cold while I was busy trying to bring us forward and bring everything to new levels? I was being stabbed in the back, behind my back. But that's okay, because justice comes. Justice is universal balance. This justice here, those scales are a minor arcana card, which is cards of free will, which means you have to put it in motion too. But the universe has already started it for you. This is a card of divorce, of matters that need to be dealt with. That sword of truth that where is he? That Knight of Swords is coming in with. She holds that sword of truth too, and says that those things need to be said in order to get the balance here. Those scales are there for a reason. That's a Libra card of the balance and stability, and so maybe that's when it happened during Libra season, is when you started to figure all this stuff out. But that's okay. The universe has much, much bigger, different plans for you right now. So let's see. We're going to pull a love oracle card, and then I'll close out my readings like I do with a song sign. I'll shuffle a song on a playlist. I resonate a lot through music, and I think a lot of you do too. So look up the lyrics, look up the artist, look up the year, whatever it is. But I feel like you have... This one wants to come out too. Usually I just pull one from here, but you've got quite a few. All right. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So maybe whatever it is that you expected over here before did not come through, but the universe may have something special and exciting in store for you. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Unfortunately, when we go through something like this where we feel backstabbed from the people closest to us, we can't even fathom that the next person, it's almost like you want to punish them for the past mistakes, but that's never a good idea. Express your love. See, it's okay. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It's okay for you to feel safe and to love again. And because not everyone is going to hurt you. You will eventually have the one who wants to grow and build with you. And, this emperor comes for you at some point when you have finally healed and said what you have to say here and let go of this. And when you're balanced and whole in yourself, this is able to show up for you, and where you get that ultimate happiness and wish fulfillment in the end. So let's see what the universe says you need to listen to. Scorpions, rock you like a hurricane. And that's exactly the energy you're gonna bring in. I think you felt rocked like a hurricane, like something like this all came for you, but no storm lasts forever. Eventually you grow, you learn from it. It's lessons that have to be learned, and you get to progress and move forward, and then you get to rock it like a hurricane. I hope that this was helpful for you. At the end of the month, I'll pull a January, for January through December, I'll pull a card for each month, and we'll do a 2023 spread so you can kind of see where the new year is headed for you and what's going on. I hope that this was helpful for you. You guys enjoy your holidays as best you can, and I'll see you in a couple weeks.